Hello everyone, Big Friendly Wargame here. Now, I haven't done an update this week for my Death Guard because I haven't got anything to update. I've got no models to paint at the moment for it. My latest set of Conquest is probably dispatched now, but it takes about 2 weeks to turn up. So what I thought I'd do is I'll get the whole army out and I'll show you what I've done so far. Now there's bits and pieces that aren't complete units, but that's the way Conquest has worked. They'll be filled out even if I've completed Conquest and there's some squads that are still short. I'm going to buy boxes and fill them out. The army I'm looking at is probably going to be about 2,500 points. I think I'm roughly around 1,500 at the moment, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm just going to turn my lights on, which is my lamp there. So you got some more lighting on it, and I'll show you my Death Guard. Right, so here they all are on my really big gaming mat, my mouse mat. Sorry. This is the whole army that I've got so far. Now I do have 3 more Terminators that I could build, but I really don't want to because the squad's at 5 at the moment, so they could go on a Land Raider if I wanted to, or they can teleport. It's up to me. So what I'm going to do is just talk you through what I've got here. So starting with the HQs, let's move this guy out of the way. He's purely there because he hasn't got a squad at the moment. So we've got the Demon Prince, which was the first thing that I actually finished painting, I believe. Now he's not strictly speaking from Conquest, but I've got a couple of Demon Princes, and I was like, well, let me just add him to the army, because eventually I would anyway. So he's Nurgle Demon Prince. He's not very Nurglified, but I quite like how he's come out anyway. We've got Lord Felthus, which is a Lord of Contagion. He's in Terminator armor, he's Cataphract's Terminator armor. Was really impressed with how I painted these, the slime that he's got spilling from his orbs and all over his armor and stuff, and the cloak looks pretty cool as well. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how he turned out. The face, not so much. I would like to do some more work on the face, and I will. I'll paint his tongue like a offy pink sort of colour, do his teeth and his eyes. But he's tabletop standard, like most of the armies. I could go back and hit some of this army with extra layers and stuff like that, but tabletop standard is what I was going for. The other HQ is a Malignant Plague Caster. He's a Psyker. He's nice blowing his wind. Yeah, he's quite a recent addition. He wasn't painted too long ago. But yeah, quite liking him. So on to the elite choices that I've got. So right at the back here, we've got our Blightlord Terminators. Now, 2 of them are not from the easy build set, which is this guy and this guy. But they all kind of look okay as a squad. They look fine. So yeah, quite happy with how they've turned out. I'll give you a bit of a closer look at some of them. So again, dripping with filth. And this guy's got a plague spewer. So it's basically like a plague flamer. And then that's the champion with his blight axe. It's not blight axe. I can't remember what it's called. It's combi melter with all this flesh hanging out of the back of his armour. And this guy, that's definitely a blight sword. And this last one with his blight sword as well. Now I have noticed that the blight swords are painted differently, the axes are painted differently across the units, but it's okay. I didn't want them to look too uniform anyway. So yeah, so that's the Blightlord Terminators. And then we've got, for the other elites, we've got the Biologist Putrefier. who, with this guy, I was testing out how to make the vials look like they've got liquid in them, and I think I've done not too bad a job, especially with that piece there, that vial there. Now, someone said to me I should have put a layer of white on the top, and I didn't like that, so I haven't done it. Like, obviously, the closer you get, not that close. The closer you get, the more you notice that is paint. But from a distance, it does look fairly good, I think. We've got the Plague Surgeon, who again is another new addition. Now he's got the syringes with all the venom in it, and he's got some with blood as well. So if you can see that there, he's got his Narcisium, I think it's still called that even for Death Guard, and his chainsword. So yeah, now this is the guy I'm probably happiest with the whole army. He's Foul Blight Spawn, and that tank, I was so happy with that when that turned out like it did. Really, really happy with that. Really quite like the model as well. So yeah, very, very nice. And then we've got the Noxious Blightbringer, who, again, I could do a bit more work on the bell, on his multiple bells that he's got. But I think he's at a standard where I'll be more than happy having him on the table. As you can see, the whole army's base is exactly the same. It's very simple basing scheme. So yeah, there we go. So now onto the infantry, onto the troop choices. So we've got one squad of Plague Marines with 2 Blight Launchers. These are the easy build kits, so there's not a lot of variation in them. I could have done bits and pieces to make them look different. I've painted them slightly differently. So he's got a Blight Launcher, and then number 2 of a Blight Launcher, you can see the weapons slightly different. So yeah, then the champion with his Plague Knife and his Power Fist. And then we've got Bolter Marine guy, just the standard bolter, and he's got a grenade. And then we've got another bolter guy with a Plague Knife as well, and grenades hanging out at the back of him. Now he's part of the, he's also not part of the the Conquest set. He's part of the 3 special edition Death Guard that were released a little while ago, and that's their Rhino. So I plan to have most of my units in transports. We've got this guy who's going to be the champion of the 3rd squad, a Plague Knife and Power Fist, like my other champions have. But he does stand out a little bit with his blot fly connected to his backpack. He's from Dark Imperium. So, and this is Plague Marine Squad number 2. So this is the champion, again from the easy build kit. It's nothing special really. Plague Knife and Power Fist. Guy with a melter gun, who's from the Plague Brethren set, which is again not from Conquest, but I had it, so I was like, might as well add it in. The easy build guy. And then the 3rd one from the Plague Brethren, which is just the bolter. So yeah, so that squad needs 1 more. And then we've got my Poxwalkers. So all 12 of them so far. I want more. Sorry, that's the Rhino for that other squad of Death Guard. And then we've got the Mefrit Blight Hauler, who is my first real Death Guard vehicle, because the Rhinos could be for anything. And really very putrid skin on this one. I don't know why I went quite as dark with the flesh as I did, but I did, and it's okay. Now I would like another 2 of these to make a squadron of 3, but for now I'll tidy that base up a little bit. But again, like I said, there's bits and pieces I could do to clean these up and make them look more polished and everything, but I think as a tabletop army they're looking quite good. So there you go. So that is my Death Guard from Warhammer 40,000 Conquest so far. Like I said, I've got 3 more Terminators that I could build and paint, but I don't want to at the moment because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get Land Raider for those guys, or a Spartan. I would like a Spartan, but that's a Forge kit, so I don't know. But yeah, there we go. It's coming along quite well. I would like more stuff to come out sooner because I've run out of models to paint. I've got a couple of Spawn I could throw in, but I don't really like the models very much, so maybe not. We'll see. But that's it from me for this week. I hope you like the look of the army. Now I'm tempted to auction this off once it's finished. I don't know yet. We'll see. Because I don't sell armies off. I collect everything. So there we go. Thank you very much if you watched this. I'm sorry it's not a painting update as such, but it is. I'll just kick that saucepan under my desk again with the strips models in it. But yeah, like I said, there's other bits and pieces. I know I've got the Plague Burst Crawler coming, which is the bigger tank. That'll be in this set of the next release that comes out for Conquest. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, apart from missing a Plague Marine for that squad, now this is a battalion. So I'd have 3 troop choices, 3 HQs, 4 elites. Strictly speaking, this isn't legal because I've got 4 elites plus the elites at the back. So what I would do is I would have probably the Demon Prince or the Plague Caster in a separate detachment with 3 of these, and that would be a detachment on itself. Give me more command points, but we'll see. I've not really thought about army composition too much. I'm just painting what comes out. So I know I've got more Plague Marines coming as well. Obviously this squad, I think there's 7 Plague Marines to come. So this squad will get its last guy, and then this squad will get 6 more. So that'll be a squad of 7, squad of 5, squad of 5. So I would need to buy 4 more to make them squads of 7. And that's the plan with the Terminator squad eventually as well. The 2 Poxwalker squads are going to be units of 14, so 7 times 2. And it turns out I actually have 7 character models as well, but there you go. So Noble's number is 7. It all kind of works. But thank you very much if you've been watching these videos. I hope to do another update in a couple of weeks. I might get itchy fingers and get them Terminators built and painted, but I don't know yet. We'll see. Thank you very much. Hit subscribe if you like what you see, and please feel free to comment. Any criticism's great criticism. I don't mind. But we'll see you soon. Bye bye.